Hello, you magnificent bastards, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Dawn of the Vikings campaign. I'm Revenge, and today hopefully we will again expand our kingdom, and hopefully soon sometime our king will die, because I really want to play Ragnar. I'm ready for it, you know. Anyway, let's get going. So, of course, last time we, well, the last few times actually, we managed to get the Sigurdr together, like the country of Sweden. Of course, we already got the entirety of Denmark, and we managed to convince all the rulers, all the Norse rulers of Norway, to join our country. Only this thing is also officially Norway, I think, and the rest of Norway we already have. All actually, I say that. Also these. Now these are the only two Norse people who aren't with me yet, and that's simply because they're too far away. Now meanwhile, we are slowly conquering Finland, and so yeah, I hopefully, I hope that soon we will be able to grow into a empire, which would really help us. So apparently a war camp has been built in Upland. It's up here, of course. Upland, do we lose that? I don't think so, right? No, that'll be our capital, so we can improve some more. Actually have some money now. Also some prestige. But for our country, we do need some this, and I don't know, do I want to become a republic? It might be fun to see how it works if I become a republic. So let's make a market village. Now of course we are over the vassal limit. Let's see if we've... I think we looked at all the chiefdoms we have. Or the jarldoms, I should say. We can't really give one away, but I'm sure I will before the end. Now we can also create quite a few kingdoms, and we lose a few titles on succession. The problem with the vassal limit is that some might decide to become independent when we die, so that's a little bit of an issue. But oh, something happened over here. This might have become the Finland, maybe? Something like that? What happened? We created the High Chiefdom of Satakunta. But he was the Chiefdom of Heim. So yeah, I guess that he made the High Chiefdom of Satakunta, which I guess maybe is what we know as Finland. See? Can't really see it. But that might be the case. Either way, we can see if we can declare war. We can claim Finnmark for someone else, or we can claim quite a few other things. Actually, we could claim this. My Marshal Ragnar has gathered up a great host of raiders, lusting for plunder and wanton destruction. I must use this men and not allow them to sit idle for too long. That's not too many people. I can combine them and make them become looters, and they do have to go somewhere for of other religions. Now, believe this is another religion. We can see whether it works. It's actually their own warriors, but you know what? If we fight them head on, it might actually be a good idea, because we can weaken them before we declare a real war. So that might be handy. Now, if we look at the de jure kingdoms, we can see that Finland goes all the way down here, and that is part of the Scandinavian one. So what we would want to do is get all these... Oh, there we go, there's a war, and we're actually, well, sort of winning. Maybe can go either way, really. There we go. But now we don't have enough men to get this. Oh, we've got quite a strong independence faction. Now this is my son Halston. We don't want him to be too good, so let's make him shy. That's fine. Now let's see if we can declare war on this guy. No. There's quite a good chance that they're going to beat our asses now. So let's retreat. This meanwhile is being attacked by Livonia. Where is Livonia? Oh, that's this area. Okay. Strangely enough, this is also a chieftain of Satakundra, but it's the smaller one. You know what? Let's just disband these for now. So what we could do is just attack them for their capital. I think that they're not too strong. They've got 1.6k, that's still quite a lot. And their ally is Mochikawa. Where's that? No, that's over there. That's not too important. So how many men can we muster? Plenty. It'll be easy. So let's declare war for... I want Usima. So send one. We could do that. And then pretty much all my realm will handle it for me, and I can keep my men for when something is important to do. This would... a famous writer proposed to compose your family chronicles. Could become proud. Am I any of these things yet? Patient at the moment. Could become humble for 50% chance, a 15% chance. This get me some extra prestige and some... This costs me some gold. I guess I'm gonna go for this one. I didn't even get it, doesn't matter. Get some prestige. So slowly this will help me get into Finland. And I guess this war... Well, Mochikawa got in, but that's only this area over here. So I'm not too worried. Now it's just a case of all my vassals getting over there. Well, I say that, I mean they've got 13,000 men. Or 1,300. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Let's build a practice range for some archers. And the independence faction instantly reduces. Let's see, there's some people finally trying to go over the sea. Oh, and this is interesting. The Orthodox faith is triumphant, so now all the iconoclasts, which was an issue before, they've got the upper hand here. They are now again pushed back, and now the Orthodox faith is biggest. Interesting. Well, to be honest, it is sort of relevant for us. I mean, it's far away. However, at the same time, when we reform to become Vikings, I believe that the Byzantine Emperor will set up a special what do you call it? A mercenary group. That's the Vanguard or something. And they are Norse characters. So and often one of your younger sons might actually ask to become part of that for a while. And they will fight wars for the Byzantines. Especially useful if you've got too many sons. Because they might die, and that's always handy. Now, right now they're already sieging Usima. They're about to engage this army, who can't really go anywhere. I mean, they're going to Finland, but that seems like a bad idea since we're already there. And now they're joined by one of my armies. I say that, we are losing though. My son Helston is becoming a charitable little rascal. That would increase their diplomacy. We could make them greedy. Let's try and get them greedy. Really ruining this guy, but whatever. That's good for later because they won't challenge Ragnar. Now we're already at 51%, now 100. That's enough. Offer peace, I want your land. And it becomes Nilland under our rule. And for some reason I have too many holdings now, but we can give this one away. It's the wrong type anyway. And for some reason I get an instant vassal inheritance warning. That's because this would go to my son Rantver. Well, that's not too bad. And my daughter is now of age. She's 16. Let's see if I can marry her off to anyone. Is she good at anything? She's not particularly good. Look, she's got just minor traits. She's only a flamboyant screamer, so it doesn't matter if you marry her off. So I could make her marry the chief of Hum, which is in the kingdom of Serbia. That's far enough away. That's fine. Now let's see, how fast can we declare a new war? Okay. We could do the conquest of Kekisalmi, which is a good possibility, I guess. I guess we can't attack this guy. No, that would be a truce breaker, but otherwise it's possible. This one is too far away. But we need to get our way down here, and if we fight these two I can get into Ingria, and then I could even attack Estonia. So that might actually be a good thing. So let's attack this guy. Oh, we can't now. Oh, that's because I pressed the wrong guy. We can hold a Great Blood. Let's do that for a change. Actually, I forgot to read it. Sorry about that. And a practice range has been built. The guests have arrived and the time has come for the blood to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor and Freyr and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. So everyone is covered in blood. It's great. And now for the human sacrifice. Now we only have a kid, which is her. She's 9 and she's been imprisoned for 7 years. As you have no prisoners languishing in your dungeons that are suitable for sacrifice at the blood, you are forced to make do with some randomly purchased thralls. They are brought to the big oak outside the temple, and soon as their limp and lifeless bodies are hanging from its thick branches. It's better than nothing. Costs me some gold, which makes me go in debt, but it gains me some prestige and some piety. Now, because I'm in a budget deficit, there is a good chance that there is some thieving guilds and stuff coming around. With the sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the blood can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared, and there is plenty of meat to go around. Let the celebrations begin. So everyone will like me better, and that's the good thing about it, because of course I had some problems with factions, and now hopefully it'll be better. You are conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion erupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, Thrander is engaged in carnal pleasures with one of the serving girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice the stunned silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. By Odin. What a bunch of savages. That's great. Now apparently I can't build anything even if it's built with prestige, if I don't have the gold, so That's a bit of a shame. The feast is over, and with it, the blot. It will be at least 9 years until you can hold the next one, but as your vessels return home, most of us seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip. Until next time. Now hopefully that'll increase some of the opinion with some of our... Oh crap, man. Instantly. Well, this is Thrander. He's the one who was caught in the corner of the hull. The buildings Bjorn was looking to reinforce should be torn down and replaced with sturdier houses and watchtowers, but Bjorn was insistent something could be done about them. I told him my honest opinion about the buildings. Well, we did with this one before. He's my friend, so let's do that one. I believe, at least. Oh no, this is it. The independence faction has grown too strong, and it is time for you to recognize the full independence of Trøndelag, the other state in the independence faction. Be reasonable and let us not resort to bloodshed. Signed, Scully of Trøndelag. Now, I will not be blackmailed, and that means I have to raise my levies as soon as possible. And converge them to Uppland. Then now this war will break out, and instead of where I was planning to let them go, I'll bring them to here, to Shelland, and that way we can quickly crush these over here. Actually, we might be able to do that straight away because their strength is not too great. Then at the same time we can call in our allies. Wow, our enemy died straight away. What a dum-dum. Well, that was that then. That was the quickest war I ever fought. No, you don't have to join us anymore. We're fine. And immediately the faction is gone as well. I guess that they feel that they've been defeated? I'm not sure. That was crazy. Yeah, there we go. There's a smuggler's ring in Östergötland. That's over here. That'll well, actually that isn't too bad. I mean, the local build cost and time is worse, and we have some disease resistance reduction, but there's no issue of gold. Though I had thought Tryggve to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Tryggve claimed to be constantly subject of affronts from his rival and asked for permission to defend his honor. Well, I could allow a duel, and then he will fight. And he will like me better, which, well, we could use. I mean, he doesn't love us completely and utterly. Disallow it, but take no further action. Or I could banish this guy. I don't really mind. I mean, he can just do a duel. He's one of the guys who likes me, so. Now, right now I'm still waiting for our money to recover, because that's important. Same time, look at this here. It's a mess. It'll be easy to take this over once we get there. The only thing that's really strong is the Pictland. Shut up. Guess we still don't have any boats. Actually, I'm curious. Did these guys get anything? Yeah, Venice is getting um, some ports. Amalfi is actually doing quite well. It's always a very strong one so early on. And Genoa is actually doing great. It's a little bit weird because in later games it always seems like Venice is like the superpower that nothing can beat, but at this point it's always Genoa and Amalfi that completely overshadow it. There's a thieves guild established in Finland. That's actually a bigger problem because I think that does cost us money. Yeah. Another dangerous faction has come. Well, you know what? I could try and kill him. Which one is the dangerous one? I guess the other guy, actually. We could see here. It's Ulfr. This is the dangerous one. So let's see if we can kill him. There's quite a few people interested in killing him. Because if we kill him, it's quite possible that his heir isn't so angry with it. I mean, it's Sigurdr. And his opinion of us is fine. Oh, we could get a claim on this area over here, but we don't really need it. I mean, we can take it normally. Let it go. I think it. I'm not actually sure where I should put him. I thought that I kind of needed it because I would run out of Casus Belli, but in the end I don't really need it. Oh, a daughter was born to Ragnar Lothbrok and Rikissa Oystein's daughter, named Rognhildr. Well, that's fine. Now, I should improve diplomatic relations, but where? I could try and do that with the guy from Schleswig, which I guess lives over there, yes. So let's try and make him see what a great and benevolent ruler we are. Meanwhile, Halston has become of legal age. He still managed to get quite a little bit of martial, even though we try to hamper him a lot. And he has claims on Akrus and Alfheimer. Well, that's all fine, but the issue will come when he dies. And apparently we can have this guy marry our... Oh, that was too slow. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm wondering if this guy ever gets into trouble with West Francia. It's quite possible. Jarl Thrander of Jylland has created the title Jarl of Jylland. That's okay, I guess, although it might present us with some issue. He might hate us for title claimant. Yeah, okay, he has a title claim on Shelland. But the main issue is that, well, actually, I thought that maybe he wanted one of these areas, but he doesn't, so that's fine. Because I guess his the short duchy is he owns it all. Oh, and he moved. What an asshole. Now we have to move this guy when he can. That's in 13th of September. Meanwhile, we're almost out of debt. Can we actually attack this guy while we're in debt? No. Oh, we couldn't anyway, because again, that's the wrong one. So if we look at the rest, Bavaria seems to... I think he's making headway into Bohemia, I'm not sure though. And Bavaria still has this area over here, but it's taken up by the guy from Brunswick, which I don't know which is the guy from Brunswick. Yeah, that's this guy. So Saxony is trying to regain control over Friesland and Ostfriesland. My liege, it pains me to say, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall. I enclose damning evidence with this letter. Your loyal servant, Sigurdr. So this is Hauker the Lecher of Vermaland. He doesn't like us much. He found a witch apparently. He has lover's pox, vicious rumor, and who is this guy himself? He likes us quite a bit, so I'm gonna fetch the trader actually. What is the area he has? Fetch me the trader. Yeah, he's now in prison. And I could just keep him there until he dies. And then his heir takes over. Seems fine. Now we can finally move this guy again. There we go. Let's see if we can actually convince this guy to join us. Nope. How about this guy? Nope. Maybe this guy? Nope. Okay. Well, then I'll just have to conquer you. That's your choice. Almost out of debt. That I should say. There we go. You get enough every month to go to. Well, that's still negative. That's shitty. And even though our plot power is great, still don't manage to get him killed. Oh. My trusted and devoted chamberlain just brought to my attention that one of the serving maids has given birth to a child. According to him, my son is the father. That's my boy. It's Halston. He becomes lustful, which increases his intrigue and fertility, and decreases the Christian church opinion, which doesn't matter. And also reduces his monthly piety. Force him to adopt a child to prevent scandal, and makes him dislike us. And this would get him to become wroth and ambitious. That's really what we don't want. I think this is the best option of the three, because he won't dislike us and he has some issues with the church if we ever do become Christian. So now we've got positive money, so we're gonna attack him for Kekiselmi. Attack him, but for that to be concluded, we have to wait for next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you do, please leave me a like. Also subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you guys next time. Cheerio. Maybe we can still turn it around. Start of the Viking Age. Oh my, we are Vikings. Jump! Oh, oh no! Damn. That was a crazy crash. Necro man, we will get you. I can get some.
Say it too loud because maybe he will kill you.
Well, yeah. I can get some nice slippers, so finally I would have boots, but only when I reach level 8.